So after signing Allen Iverson, the wheels really have been turning for this New York Knicks team. They've actually jumped up from number 12 in the East to number 10 and just in 2 games behind that 8th seed for the playoffs. And whenever there's a change in any lineup for any team, one thing's for sure, chemistry will be messed with. And the best way to build chemistry is, of course, practice. So what I'm going to be doing starters versus the bench players, because the starters need to build chemistry together, and of course the bench players do too with new additions. And wait a second, let's pause. Let's take a look at everybody on the court right now. No. Allen Iverson isn't in practice. Surprise, right? Later that day, Iverson was asked about him missing practice.
And you see me play? You see me play, don't you?
Absolutely.
You see me give everything I got, right?
Absolutely.
But we talking about practice right now.
But it's an issue that you're
We talking about practice. Man, look, I hear you. It's funny to me too. I mean, it's strange to me too. But we talking about practice, man. We're not even talking about the game, the actual game, when it matters. We talking about practice.
So the very next game on the season is in the Garden. We're not talking Madison Square Garden. We're talking about the TD Garden here in Boston. Very good rival game. And before we get into the actual gameplay, I decided to show you guys the starting lineup. As you can see, Langston Galloway has taken that starting spot from Allen Iverson. You can't expect to miss practice the day before a game and start. So Derek Fisher did exactly what any sane coach would do, and Allen's not starting. He will get minutes tonight, but he will not be started. So here we go, getting to the tip. I love the way this thing works now, man. I love the way Create a Legend mode works. A lot of guys asked me on the last video how I did Create a Legend mode. Just look through just go in the description. I'll put the link in the description if you're very curious about how to do this. But we check into the game. It is 14-12. Right there, we're getting a nice assist. This game was not a lot of score for Allen Iverson. When we were in this game, Isaiah Thomas was trying to clamp up as much as he can. Right there, we tried to do the pick and roll. We're going to kick it back out to Porzingis. And what is he going to do? Knock down an open 3. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas was tailing us this entire game. And the only way we could get our buckets, right here, we get a lucky when they left us open. Green light, of course, that's going down, money. But the only way we could get our points was off that pick and roll. Of course, Allen Iverson has pick and roll maestro, so it's a lot easier for him to score off of that. Right here, we're going to do the pick and roll with Derek Williams, and we're going to spot up and shoot over Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is just a little bit smaller than Allen Iverson, so we did have that nice height advantage right there. Another pick and roll. What we're going to do, we're going to turn it into some points somehow right there, pulling up on the elbow, cash. So you see the score right now, we're actually blowing them out, and because we were winning by so much, Derek Fisher was like, you know what? Allen, you don't play that many minutes. So we played less than 15 total minutes this entire game. So that's why this video is so short. We did not play a lot of minutes. It's crazy how things can go from this.
Kickers have 3 fine rookies. You bet they do. And I'd like to see one of the other ones. Dribble and ride. Underneath.
To be in your coach. Like, it's weird. It's weird how things go. That was just a couple years ago. It's crazy. But right here, we're almost up by 20. Late in this third quarter, we're going to find a wide open Kevin Seraphin running the floor. You got to reward the big man when they're running the floor. Hopefully, Allen will make every practice from here on, because it's fun playing with him. But if he's not going to be at practice, we get limited minutes. Right there, we tried to get a steal, then we recovered it. And yeah, the 40-year-old guard is doing stuff like that. I don't know. I did lower, like I said in the last video, all of his stats are lowered. I could have sworn I lowered his vertical and his dunking ability, but I guess I missed that because he just threw that down. And right there was an and 1 flagrant, so we turned that into a 4-point play. Right here, they're pressing, and good finish. So the way it's been working, when they get down by a lot, they decide to do this press, and Allen Iverson, being the speedster he is, right here they tried to press me. Got a big man on me. I'm like, hold on, I gotta get past him. Open lane, and the 40-year-old guy is doing that again. It's still fun. He may be 40 and this is unrealistic, but that was fun to do, and that's gonna close out the game, guys. You see, we didn't score much. A lot of our points did come at the line. We were drawing fouls and we did get into the paint, but we get that win, and we're one step closer to making the playoffs. If you enjoyed the video, be sure, as always, to leave it a like. Thanks for watching. It's the King of the Fourth Quarter, and I'm out.